Today, we're talking about something really important: gifts. Gifts the chosen one should never accept from anyone. Those things people give you as a sign of affection or appreciation. Well, not all gifts are good. In fact, there are some gifts you should never accept from anyone, especially if you're seen as the chosen one or someone special. Imagine this. Someone gives you a gift, but instead of feeling happy, you start feeling uneasy. That's a red flag. Gifts are supposed to make you feel good, not uncomfortable. So it's crucial to know what kinds of gifts you should steer clear of, no matter who they're from. You deserve gifts that bring joy, not ones that make you uneasy. 1. Temptations to idolatry. You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. When you're tempted to worship something other than God because of gifts or offers, it's important to say no. These gifts might seem appealing, but they can lead you away from what's truly important. Remembering to stay focused on your faith and values helps you resist these temptations. Idolatry is when you start worshiping something that isn't God. It's like putting something else before what you believe in. So, when faced with gifts or offers that might lead you down this path, it's best to turn them down. Staying true to your beliefs keeps you grounded. Choosing to refuse temptations that lead to idolatry shows your dedication to your faith. It's about prioritizing what matters most to you and not getting distracted by temporary pleasures or gains. By staying strong in your beliefs, you keep your worship directed towards what truly deserves it. 2. Destructive habits. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit? Avoiding habits that harm you is crucial for your well-being. When someone offers you things like cigarettes or alcohol, it's important to say no. These substances can hurt your body and mind, making it harder for you to stay healthy and happy. By declining these offers, you show that you care about yourself and your future. Sometimes, people might offer you things that seem fun, but can actually be harmful. For example, excessive gaming or binge watching TV can affect your physical health and mental focus negatively. It's okay to enjoy these activities in moderation, but when they become a habit that takes over your life, it's time to step back and find healthier ways to spend your time. Taking care of yourself means making choices that support your well-being. It's okay to decline gifts or offers that push you towards destructive habits. Instead, surround yourself with activities and people that encourage you to be your best self, both physically and mentally. By prioritizing your health, you set yourself up for a happier and more fulfilling life. 3. Unlawful pleasures. The acts of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity, and debauchery. When it comes to gifts promoting sinful or immoral pleasures, it's important to remember that honoring God's standards should always be a priority. These gifts can lead us away from what we know is right and can cause harm to ourselves and others. By declining such gifts, we show our commitment to living according to principles that promote goodness and positivity in our lives. Choosing to say no to unlawful pleasures doesn't just benefit us personally, it also reflects our respect for moral values that contribute to a better society. When we accept gifts that promote sinful behaviors, we indirectly support actions that can have negative consequences. Declining these gifts is a way of taking a stand for what is right, even when it might be challenging or uncomfortable. Ultimately, our decisions about gifts and pleasures should align with our beliefs and values. By prioritizing God's standards over temporary pleasures, we demonstrate our dedication to living a life guided by principles that bring lasting joy and fulfillment. 4. Exploitative entertainment. Have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. It's best to avoid gifts that promote or support exploitative or harmful entertainment. This type of entertainment can be damaging to individuals, communities, or society as a whole. It often involves taking advantage of others or depicting situations that are harmful, demeaning, or unethical. By declining such gifts, you send a message that you do not condone or support exploitative behavior or content. Exploitative entertainment can have negative effects on people's mental and emotional well-being. It can glorify violence, objectify individuals, or perpetuate harmful stereotypes. By refusing to participate in or support these forms of entertainment, you contribute to creating a more positive and respectful environment. It's important to be mindful of the content we consume and the messages it sends to others and ourselves. Choosing not to accept gifts that promote exploitative entertainment aligns with values of compassion, empathy, and respect for others. It's a way of standing up against harmful practices and advocating for healthier and more ethical forms of entertainment. By making conscious choices about the media we engage with, we can help promote a culture that values dignity, fairness, and kindness toward all. 5. Compromising situations. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it, do not travel on it, turn from it, and go on your way. It's important to understand that some gifts might come with strings attached. When someone gives you something, they might expect something in return. But if that gift leads you to do something you know is wrong or makes you uncomfortable, it's okay to say no. For example, if someone offers you money to cheat on a test or do something dishonest, it's better to refuse that gift and stick to your values. Sometimes, people might try to pressure you into accepting gifts that cross your moral or ethical boundaries. They might use flattery or make you feel like you owe them something. However, it's crucial to remember that your values and integrity are more important than any gift or favor. Standing firm in your principles can be challenging, but it's worth it in the long run to maintain your self-respect and trustworthiness. Learning to navigate compromising situations involving gifts is a skill that can serve you well throughout life. By being aware of your values and setting clear boundaries, you can avoid getting caught up in situations that make you compromise your integrity. It's about respecting yourself and others, even if it means turning down tempting offers that conflict with what you know is right. 6. Toxic relationships. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. It's crucial to recognize when someone's actions or words are harmful to your well-being. Gifts from people who bring negativity into your life or encourage harmful behavior should be declined. Accepting such gifts can send the message that you're okay with their toxic behavior, which can make it harder to set boundaries and protect yourself. Toxic relationships can take a toll on your mental and emotional health. Gifts from individuals who perpetuate this toxicity can act as a reinforcement of their negative influence in your life. It's important to prioritize your own well-being and distance yourself from sources of harm, even if it means refusing gifts that come with strings attached or from individuals who have a negative impact on you. Setting boundaries is essential in dealing with toxic relationships. Politely declining gifts from such individuals is a way to assert your boundaries and protect yourself from further harm. Remember that taking care of your own mental and emotional health is not selfish, but necessary for your overall well-being. 7. Deceptive promises. The lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin. When someone offers you a gift or makes promises that seem too good to be true, it's important to be cautious. Deceptive promises often come with hidden strings attached. These promises might not be genuine and could lead to disappointment or even harm later on. It's better to be skeptical and avoid getting caught up in situations where you're promised things that seem unrealistic or unlikely. Accepting gifts or promises without questioning their sincerity can lead to a loss of trust and integrity. It's essential to value honesty and transparency in all interactions. By turning down deceptive promises and gifts, you're showing that you prioritize integrity and expect the same from others. This helps maintain healthy relationships built on trust and mutual respect. Being aware of deceptive practices can also protect you from potential scams or manipulative behavior. People who make false claims or use gifts as a way to manipulate others often have ulterior motives. By staying vigilant and refusing to be swayed by deceptive tactics, you're taking a stand for your own well-being and ethical standards. 8. Inappropriate affections. Do not lust in your heart after her beauty or let her captivate you with her eyes. Gifts should be given with kindness and without any hidden agendas. When someone gives you a gift with inappropriate intentions, such as expecting something in return or trying to gain favor in a way that makes you uncomfortable, It's important to reject such gestures. Accepting gifts with strings attached can lead to complications and discomfort later on. It's better to prioritize your own boundaries and well-being by politely declining such gifts. Inappropriate affections tied to gifts can create uncomfortable situations and misunderstandings. Gifts should be given out of genuine care and respect, not as a way to manipulate or control someone's feelings. Rejecting gifts with inappropriate intentions sends a clear message that you value honesty and genuine connections. It also helps establish healthy boundaries in relationships, which are crucial for mutual respect and understanding. By refusing gifts that come with inappropriate expectations, you're setting a standard for how you expect to be treated. It's important to communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively. This not only protects you from unwanted advances, but also promotes healthier and more meaningful interactions based on mutual respect and consent. 9. Manipulation. A malicious man disguises himself with his lips, but in his heart he harbors deceit. Though his speech is charming, do not believe him. Gifts should be given freely, without any hidden agendas or expectations. When someone offers you a gift with ulterior motives, such as trying to manipulate you or gain something in return, it's important to recognize this and reject such gestures. Accepting gifts that come with strings attached can lead to feelings of being controlled or indebted, which is not healthy for any relationship. Manipulative tactics often involve using gifts as a way to influence someone's decisions or behavior. By rejecting gifts with hidden agendas, you're protecting yourself from being taken advantage of and maintaining your autonomy. It's crucial to value your own feelings and boundaries, even if it means turning down seemingly generous offers that don't come from a place of genuine kindness. Rejecting gifts that come with ulterior motives sends a clear message that you won't be swayed by manipulation. It's a way of standing up for yourself and refusing to be used or manipulated for someone else's gain. Healthy relationships are built on trust, honesty, and mutual respect. Accepting gifts with hidden agendas goes against these principles. 10. Money. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Money can be tempting, but accepting it without thinking carefully can cause problems. When you take money without considering where it comes from or what it means, you might end up doing things that go against what you believe in. It's important to be careful and make sure that the money you accept aligns with your values and priorities. Accepting money without discernment can make you feel like you owe something in return. This can put pressure on you to do things that you might not want to do or that aren't right for you. It's better to be selective about the money you accept and only take it from sources that you trust and feel comfortable with. Taking money without thinking can also lead to regrets later on. If you accept money from someone or somewhere that doesn't align with your values, you might feel guilty or ashamed afterwards. It's important to listen to your instincts and be mindful of the consequences of accepting money without discernment. By staying true to yourself and your beliefs, you can avoid compromising your integrity.